on the road. One of a kind, yeah, antidote. Fire inside the flow is cold. Yo, this for the soul. Stress in my mind, that's nothing new. I am the time, tick-tock, I'm glued. I'm Optimus Prime, designed to move. Cheers of applause at Bonnaroo. Feeling the vibe, the show improve. Full of that private G to use. If you're going through hell, keep pushing through. I done tried a 9 to 5 multi times. Daily grinds, make my mind a battle. Shine my passion screams, I will not die. Through the days, through the nights, I done ride with bloodied eyes. Yes, you can if you decide. All I asked was who am I? In this life, you gotta take risks. If it don't add up, they didn't do shit. Get off your ass and use a wit. You're now the man amongst these kids. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. If you fall, don't think that you fail all the time. If you fall, don't think that you fail all the time. It's priceless. What life is, don't be blind to an everyday crisis. This on God, I swear I'm the nicest. So many frauds in the land of the mindless. Are you what you claim? I'm more than just a name. I done found my lane through the fire and the flames. You could keep the fame, I just want my brain. Power brings a rain, someone else will want the same. Just a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Every bit of the rap, if you're really with the shit, you can really get clapped. Don't you live with regrets? Stay with it, don't be trapped, man. It is what it is, yeah. Look in the mirror, answers will appear. Look in the mirror, conquer all your fears. In this life, you gotta take risks. If it don't add up, they didn't do shit. Get off your ass and use a wit. You're now the man amongst these kids. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. If you fall, don't think that you fail all the time. If you fall, don't think that you fail. If you fall, don't think that you fail all the time. If you fall, don't think that you fail. What it do? How you is? Grew up as a lonely kid. Friends they come and go and shit. My follow that trend and dip. Fam maintain, I kill for them. Brothers made, I kill for them. Sisters made, I kill for them. Without you all, I would be dead. I done tried a 9 to 5 multi times. Daily grinds, make my mind a battle. Shine my passion screams, I will not die. Through the days, through the nights, I done ride with bloodied eyes. Yes, you can if you decide. All I asked was who am I? In this life, you gotta take risks. If it don't add up, they didn't do shit. Get off your ass and use a wit. You're now the man amongst these kids. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. Yeah.
What's good? What's good? How's everybody doing? We almost on time. Almost on time today. Actually, we're here. I forgot a photo, so I had to go back, upload, all that good stuff. What's good, y'all? Welcome to the casting room, where we go over TV shows and movies and other things that's going on in the world. We're two movie buffs. We love TV shows. We love movies. We love going to the movies. We love the whole atmosphere. So we like to give you our opinion and give you ideas, ideas about some maybe movies or TV shows you may have not thought of that are good. And we like hear your feedback as possible. Jeff, how you doing today, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. A little bit of rest, well rested. Had some time to cook earlier, so I'm enjoying it.
Cook, yo? You ain't bring nothing up in here.
Man, it was pork loin. I don't know if you want pork, nigga.
Yeah.
That's it.
My bad. That's good.
I'll slide you a pork chop, nigga, if you need it. That's it, nigga. But other than that, that's it, man. Pretty good. Better than other days, so. I'm
lady
going with the flow.
at bowling last night, we're talking about because next week is the last week of league.
Okay.
So she was like, she wanted to bring food. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
She's like, why? I said, listen, I'm like one of the pickiest eaters in the world. I like, if you had to label me, just call me a black Jew.
You know what? I never understood bringing food. Certain events don't garner food to me. like a bowling league, I'm like, all right, we can order pizza, everybody chip in or something because it's right there, or finger foods or something. I'm not in there like, yo, nigga, who got the lasagna with the cheese? Like, no, that nigga, that's not it. Who made the grated carrot? Fuck that. I'm not eating that shit and picking up a ball. I don't know.
Got raisins and potatoes.
Yeah. You got a potato salad over there, nigga? No.
I mean, me is like it's crazy because like I don't trust people when it comes to food.
I totally understand that.
Yeah. So
I
like
totally
I think the
understand that.
last person I like ate out at their house was when BR for like Thanksgiving, like
Oh God! Wow,
2 years ago, some shit like that.
yeah, that was a while ago.
You know, Beats put on the sweet potato. That's my home there. You just give me that. Let everybody else go ham on, turkey, all that other shit.
No. I get it, and it's not even that. It's just that like certain events don't garner it, nigga. Like,
Nah, yeah, certain foods not. Bowling
Yeah.
alley, nice little quick little shit. Cause like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
you
like,
could tell somebody had
order a
some
pizza.
leftover shit, so they bought a bowl of cookies. They bought.
I'm cool with that. Little
some
cookies,
Edelman cakes,
yeah,
some crazy shit.
quick shit I can pop and then
Yeah.
throw the ball, whatever the hell. That's
And then
my
I'm looking
problem.
at certain people, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know how, like, cause like I've seen, like, we've been to bowling, like the riot we almost saw when we went bowling, and how unclean motherfuckers is.
But you know what's so crazy about that? Then that makes me feel I don't know, classist or whatever. Because I really like I depend on I go to different locations for different things.
Right.
If I'm on a nice date and I'm with a chick, we want to go bowling. I'm not going there, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where? Nah, we gonna put
Not
a drive
there.
in. We gonna put a drive in. Nah,
I feel you.
Nah.
Cause I'm looking and I'm like, I don't remember the last time these niggas actually cleaned the tables. Like I've seen it done.
I don't think since that black guy with the glasses worked to that motherfucker.
His ass still worked there too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't seen him in a while, but yeah, nah, man, they don't.
But I'm sitting there like, okay, and then like they eating the cookies and they just putting it on the table.
Table and then
Like
yeah.
just the bed, no paper.
You got that
napkins,
grease from the ball and
just
shit.
laying on the table.
Yeah.
And they picking it up, eating.
You
and
got
I'm
the
looking-
resin. If niggas still use the powder and shit, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. Don't even worry about my shit.
I'm like,
Nah.
you trust that? And I'm just, and I'm looking at all these people, and I'm like, even if I wanted a cookie, I wouldn't, just because if you going to eat a cookie off this unclean table, I
not worth it.
guarantee you took a shit and didn't wash your hands. Like
Yeah,
just
it's not worth it.
crazy
It's
shit just start to go through my mind. It's like, nah.
It's not worth it.
I'll
Just
go to the vending
eat
machine.
at home. Yep. I'm gonna pick something up on the way out of here. Yeah,
Yeah,
you want
just-
something? All right.
Nah, I'm good. Just go ahead. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, that's it.
Keep
That's
pushing.
it.
Just keep pushing. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't do it. I don't blame you.
How'd you enjoy yesterday, man? It was like 5,000 degrees. Like it was 70 something. I
Was
mean,
70
and
where,
and
nigga?
rain really held up the whole day too.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday was 72 degrees.
Nigga, I was at work. I was in the office, nigga. It
Oh,
was dark as
damn.
shit
Yeah.
outside, and I was just like, it was lukewarm because I cut the heat off in the house, but I was like, I was inside. I don't think I missed it because I saw the sun crack, and then I saw that darkness come, and I was like, let me
Like,
chill.
it only rained at like certain places. It didn't
Yeah.
like
and
like
late at
drizzle.
night, and then
And then
yeah.
like around,
Then late
I
at
think
night
I remember
again.
I woke me up like about, I heard the wind and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe about 2, 3, something like that. That's when they finally decided to come through.
Yeah.
But other than that, it kind of held its own,
Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a day, but it was just like it was one of those days I would have canceled your plans. You would have been like, let me chill, and then the rain just held off till later. But it wasn't that bad. But I was at work, so I wasn't killing it.
I remember when I was living in Virginia, boy, we got that first hot day called out of work, nigga. Me, my
Don't blame
brother,
you.
my cousin, we took a couple I'm sorry, well, I can't say that. All right, so
Yeah, back to movies.
I had to think
Back
about
to
it for a
the
second.
back to the movies.
Okay, so what had happened? All right, so we're gonna get this started. We're gonna be in and out. We're gonna be too long with y'all today. But what I wanted to start off with Amazon. So it came out today. They took a poll. Now this is from one of their fulfillment centers, one of their major fulfillment centers in Staten Island, and this location makes over $13,000 a minute. I need you to really understand that. I've been at this facility. I've worked at this facility. All right? Boy, they got some scenery in there. But get back to the point. this is a major location. This is over 1 million square feet. And right across the street is where they started the Amazon Fresh with the vegetables and stuff. All right. So the unions have been trying to get inside Amazon for years.
Of course.
And every single time, Amazon has been able to fight it off. They were targeted, it was a year and a half ago, by the Teamsters in the Midwest, which is the biggest union. And they fought it off. So it's kind of crazy how an upstart union was able to get together with the JFK 8 location in Staten Island, and the votes came out for the winning the union for 2,654 votes to 2,131 no votes. All right, so the union is the ALU, Founder Christian Small Clap, that's whatever that's supposed to be. So what's going to happen? Now, mind you, Amazon pays pretty decent. I'm not going to say they don't. I think they're paying their guys like $18, $20 an hour now. What Amazon does is also they give you money towards your trip to and from the facility. So what they do is they give you $15 as long as you're coming to the location or leaving the location. So for those individuals who ride maybe 12, you get a free ride. If it's 17, you just have to pay $2. I don't know many other jobs that's going to pay you $18, $20 an hour. You're in a climate control facility, and you get a free ride. So it's real interesting to see what's going to happen. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to affect New Jersey, but this is going to affect New York big time. Now, yes, Amazon is a $1 trillion organization, but at the end of the day, Jeff will tell you also, it's all about the bottom line and profits.
Of course. Of course.
So if they have, or they're forced to up their cost, or their bottom line starts to get tagged, Jeff said it perfectly before we went on air. Your Amazon Prime now is going to go from 13 to 25.
It already crept up to 15. I ain't even pay attention. And so I'm sitting there looking like, oh, shit, my shit is 15 and some change? And now, they slick, 'cause they'll give you discounts. If you in school anywhere and you got a school ID, or if you are on food stamps, you can get a discount.
Absolutely.
People,
and they take the EBT card.
they take yes, but they'll give you a discount for these things. So pay attention to it. But I come back and I say this: we will pay for it in the end. And then when we won't pay for it, what they're gonna do is they're either gonna shut down that shit and switch it all to Jersey or somewhere else. And they'll just be like, hey, the plant wasn't making numbers. Sorry, AL67341, and put the fucking drones on the bitch coming across the water. Don't think they won't. They are not stupid. They will change their hiring practices so everybody in the union doesn't get that free, to and from work or this type of discount, because they're selected hires.
Yep.
And what they'll do is they'll hire temps, and they'll keep hiring temps.
Thank you.
They'll keep hiring temps
Over and over
seasonal.
again.
So they'll hire you for a quarter, then you got to reapply again for another quarter, then you got to reapply
So
again
you
for
won't be
another
considered
quarter.
a full-time employee.
And the way they'll keep you doing that shit, instead of you getting annoyed with it, they'll keep giving you perks. We'll hire you at 17. Then we hired you at 20. Then we hired you at 23. And then we gave you a bonus of free Lyft or whatever the hell they owned. You understand what I'm saying? So each time, it's like, why the hell would I go to the union? And you guys are stuck at the 30. I'm already making 30 per quarter, whatever it is. The people don't understand that, or the insurance-wise. Because as soon as the insurance rates hits in there, that's when they're going to get killed. That's what they don't understand. The insurance on it is where they're going to get killed. They don't want to have to keep paying. They don't want to have to do that. New York has strict laws, guidelines, rules.
Grease pockets.
As soon as they stepped in the food, they knew they were going to be in trouble. They put those things right there on the boats. Either they could have took over and tried to take over quietly, which they did. But as soon as they said, "Hey, we're gonna do produce and stuff in the city," all that was that huge ass market that sells to the goddamn East Coast over there was like, "Nah, player, I gotta pay. You got to pay too, homie." And they would have triumphed over them. They would have took over. They would have. It's not gonna make sense. It's gonna be nasty.
This is gonna be it's gonna get
a lot of
bad.
fallout.
And I'm like, when I say this facility is massive,
Yeah.
massive facilities, massive, and like I'm like, dude, they generate over $13 a minute. Just really do that math for an hour.
Yeah.
And this is the facility that they targeted, which was kind of smart for the union standpoint. But Emma's like you said, they'll shut that bitch down in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you laugh. They'll turn that shit
They'll
into
move everything to Jersey.
Yep, and they'll put that shit, and until they run out of lease or run out of something to sell it, they'll put that shit as like a resource site, so like a stop. And so you really don't need work. If you don't need about 10 of y'all, it'll work.
Storage motherfucker. In
That's it. Yep, they'll put cold storage.
Storage.
So you drive it there, you drop it off, you pick it up 3 days later, you bring it back over here. Yep, they are not stupid. They will find a way to work around it. I'm not saying that they should. It's a great win, but there will be a lot of fallout because they are so big.
And that's what I'm saying. Like they're not paying you 15 like McDonald's, who should be paying you $40 an hour. The fucking amount of money in this 12 McDonald's in the 12 block radius, and they all making money.
Every big fast food company, you name them, and they're kind of. They're arched. They're all owned under umbrellas.
Yep.
So it's only about 5 companies that own all the food chains across
Burger
America.
King and Popeyes together now,
yeah,
baby.
yeah. So when you think about it, they should be paying out the most. Those people should be getting. They ain't never stopped through this whole thing. They have people picking up deliveries to bring them to their homes. They should definitely be paying you guys. You should get a decent insurance. You should get a decent this. If Starbucks was willing to do that shit, y'all should be definitely willing to do it. The Starbucks about to take another ass whipping. I'm just saying.
So it's kind of sad, but unfortunately, again, we're gonna pay for it. And you also got to remember, Amazon is one of the only company that deals with delivering packages that pretty much giving you the movies for free. You gotta pay for the music, but the movies they're gonna give you for free. So they're gonna give you movies and kind of include that, throw that little thing in there, so you can get your package next day. But because you get your packages faster, you don't have to pay for the shipping. But you also get the movies. And yeah, remember they just bought MGM. Yeah, let's float that out there too.
So in a sense, that's their loss, sort of their loss leader. Yo, with the 15 or whatever you pay per month, you get, we'll give you some free movies, We'll give you some free new content, we'll give you this, you know what I'm saying? You get the free delivery, whatever the next day, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And you're ordering through it. They already had this stuff set up. They are the number one.
Plus, they ain't letting nobody near them.
Well, yeah, ain't no contender back. They can take a nap and still come back and succeed. Walmart is far behind. Don't get it twisted. Walmart's sitting there trying to roll, but yeah, they're still far behind. So you are going to watch to see this. Walmart had to deal with this. They got food.
They tried that paying for fast deliveries. It flopped because again, genius. Hey, we're gonna give you free movies. You're gonna get to see
you have a subscription.
Michael B. Jordan and all these other stuff.
They forgot you already got a subscription plan. Walmart don't have that, so they make it. Look, I don't even know they took the money. That's what I said. I was like, nigga, it's a $3 increase.
And no, you didn't know. Didn't know.
Nigga, 3 times 12, that's an extra $36, nigga. What the fuck? That you see what I'm saying? So per person. So how many people like me who just got hit? Walmart, I still got to walk in their doors and pick up their shit and buy it. And if I don't like it, now that I got a little more money, I'm going to Target, nigga. Fuck out of here. You see, but
I hate that fucking place.
I'm just making a point, So they are structuring the stores because they still trying to put stores in there, but they don't know if they want to give y'all books. They don't know if they want to give y'all food. They don't know what the hell, or they want to give y'all items. You know what I'm saying? Everything in there is trying to crisscross, mish. They are still the kings of it.
I had to do it.
They are
when you
well.
brought it up, so I had to do it. Right now, as of January 5th, 2022, Amazon has 148.6 million Prime membership.
Times 15. I'm gonna get
Per
the fuck
month,
up on
nigga.
out here.
Per
month. I'm gonna get up on out of here. Y'all go ahead and do that math, nigga. Y'all go ahead and do
I
that
have
math.
to do it, nigga. I'm sorry.
You didn't get-
I'm sorry.
You about to break your phone.
I'm just gonna do 148.6 times 15. Wow. Let me do it the real way.
Didn't trust that shit. Is it there?
Because I put the point when I should have put the point. And just do it.
Don't even matter. You just moving decimal points at this motherfucking point at this time. How many zeros you want to add?
That's fucking scary, nigga.
And we off a little.
That's 2 billion, nigga.
And we off a little because some people get discounts. Some people get, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's still a fucking nice ass number. That means that
Per month,
month.
nigga?
Per month. That's what I'm saying. Walmart ain't making that yet.
Holy shit. You got that many subscribers paying, even if they're paying you $5.
Why you think they could buy MGM? That's what. Look, I told you when they sat there, when AMC sitting there struggling, if they had a full functioning movie division, I would have just walked. What y'all want for this, bro? Go ahead and write a check. Go ahead.
Them niggas don't even have nachos anymore.
But that's my point,
I
nigga.
literally just
That's my
left that
point.
motherfucker because I wanted to see Morbius. My son wanted to see it, plus to talk about it. These niggas don't even have nachos anymore, nigga.
What we doing, bro? What we doing here? What we doing here? I don't even try to venture to the one where you can get the alcohol drinks. I'm like, nigga, I'm good. I'll just walk in with a beer. Oh, my own shit. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Y'all recycle?
Especially in the winter because you know you got a jar.
Like,
You got a jacket, nigga.
yeah.
12 motherfuckers,
I don't
3 or
even-
4 beers. Tuck in
Yo,
that shit.
I don't even hide the candy no more, nigga. I don't eat that shit. You walking my own gummy bears? Yeah, hear my shit. Scan it.
Well, let me know if we going to the other spot for that other movie on Friday. But just go ahead and tell y'all right now, if you own stock,
They about to do a stock split, so go ahead and get in.
if there's some issues, Robinhood has been splitting forever anyway.
Oh, no. They splitting it down.
Oh, like even more?
So yeah, when they announce their stock split, I think it's coming in June. What it is, the price will go down. So if you own, let's say you own one stock, right, and it's at $3,000 now. I'm
That's
just
exactly
rounding.
what it's over 3, but damn
Right,
before.
they're gonna take your one stock, and I think it's 20 to 1. So you're gonna divide it by 20. So for every one that you own, you'll get 20 pieces, and it'll equate to the 3,000, per share. But so if I'm coming in, though, that means the price is smaller. So now the price will be around 100
Fucking
and
genius.
106.
Just to,
right.
You know how many niggas are going to buy stocks just because it's
Yes.
going from 3,500
So-
back down?
so
when
when
I
they
first started, it was 1,500.
So when it splits, yes, that's why I said pay attention, keep some money to the side, buy it. Even if you buy it at the 150, whatever it is, it's probably will jump up to like 220.
Oh,
Boom. You done made. You see what I'm
100.
saying? You done made.
And they didn't even touch the pharmacy side of it. Just want y'all to understand.
Nigga, if they get to the pharmacy side,
Well,
it
they
is
already got approved. They just ain't
over.
do nothing with it yet.
That's what I'm saying. It is over. CVS could burn themselves. They might as well just sit here and be like,
Them
it
niggas
was,
scared,
it was
nigga.
fun. It was fun, and just let it go.
Fuck CVS anyway. They fuck my
Yeah,
brother up.
yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see how much of a threat they are, and that's why everybody's pushing for the unions to come in, so they can try to get taken. They're like,
I
nigga,
tell
we
you
ain't
right
know.
now, nigga, they will give you a free Uber ride across that bridge, nigga, just to get the fuck out of New York.
For real.
So you ain't got to worry about the union, and y'all niggas gonna learn y'all lessons.
For real.
There's certain people you can't fuck with. And that company is too fucking big to fuck with. And the way they did it is fucking genius, nigga.
Yep. Yep.
That stock started at $7 fucking 22 cents.
Yo,
It's $3,500. Right
Apple.
now.
I think I don't know if Apple's splitting again. But Apple, throw some change in Apple. Those motherfuckers got a subscription plan coming. They don't learn.
Well, they got bomb ass TV shows. One of them we're about to talk about.
But nigga, yeah.
So, just like Amazon, they're gonna throw that little shit right in there. Or hey, if you want to re-up, you want the Pro 400, you could just trade it in, no matter like.
You're
but if
already
you're not a
paying
subscriber,
monthly. Yes, you're already paying monthly. So your 300, whatever their monthly plan is gonna be. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, all right, yeah, go ahead, bring it in right at the store. Bloop, 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 bloop. There you go.
It got something
See you
else to
later.
offer. Niggas love Apple phones. So much that all the other companies, AT&T, they wanted them in there.
With their subscription plan, they are projecting, and this is not a stock thing. We should be talking about movies, whatever. But they are projecting you get everything, just like Amazon. So you get all Apple Music, and Apple Music automatically pays
Yes, it
that.
does.
So it's not like Amazon Music. That's why they charge you extra. You're already paying to the artist or whoever it is. You get whatever the podcast is on there. You get the movies. You get the access to the computers, the phone. I'm just saying, they ain't stupid. They created their own shit, and with a subscription plan, them niggas.
And also, we're gonna get off of Amazon. I noticed something because I do my energy replenishing after I work out, and what Amazon has been doing for packages or items that you order on a regular basis, what they're doing is
Get a
they
discount.
offer you 5 to 15%
They give you a
off
discount.
to have it automatically come out. Now, mine just is something you buy anyway. So it's gonna be something you buy anyway, and they're giving you an extra 15% off.
You want to check this little box here to save an
Yes.
extra 5%, and you
Leave
can
these
order
niggas
automatically
alone, nigga.
order
Leave
in.
these niggas alone. And again, it's something you're gonna buy anyway. Like I do the buy drinks that I was telling you about now because it's sparkle water, not carbonated sugar.
Yep.
Just to trick myself that it's soda. Come on now.
Look, nigga,
Leave these niggas alone, man. Leave these niggas alone. All right, let's keep it going. Jeff, the
I ain't
movie
see this
Jeff
one,
has
but
been
good.
waiting to see forever. I'm not gonna stay on this too long. I want to say this. And it was an article that I saw coming in here, and they made it absolutely. They were right on the head. It's time for Sony to give Marvel back their shit. Marvel has become the Amazon of movies, and they did it beautifully. They sold certain shit to Netflix that made Netflix bigger when they did Luke Cage. They did Jessica Jones. They did Daredevil.
Yeah.
And they waited till those fucking contracts started running out. And then all of a sudden, what did you see? You see Disney.
Yeah.
Disney Plus. All this other stuff. Oh, man. It's watchable. I'm not going to go into great cast, bad director, okay script. And when I mean bad directing, when you saw Morbius, Dr. Michael doing his thing, they slowed it down. But they slowed it down after he already did his claw grab or his bite. You're supposed to slow it down so I can see the bite. You're supposed to slow it down so I can see the slash, not after the slash. I don't want to see the blood slowly trickle away. I want to see the slash.
Yeah.
But the special effects was on point. The sonar rating, his moving fast, the way he kind of phantom out or whatever. It's give it back to him. I don't care if you just take 5%, 10, 20%, just let him do it. You took this, which should have been phenomenal, with the actors and actresses you had in this, which was a wonderful cast. Spent a lot of money on the special effects, but the director is ass. Like, you literally pausing on all the wrong points.
Yeah, they said the director was bad. Like, he wasn't a really good one from before. But Jared Leto's a good actor, you know.
No, he's
and
phenomenal.
Everybody else
Like,
is in there.
he likes to, go off script a lot, but that's him. Everybody accepts that because he's so fucking good at it.
Right.
They let him just go.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was the perfect guy to having him all frail. Yo, the CG was phenomenal. It was great. But the director was fucking dogs. I slash and then you. I'm like, what? Huh? I need to see this dude. And then, first of all, the fact that it's not rated R is a problem anyway. Because Morbius
Sony,
is a
you know they not.
Right. But Morbius is a savage.
It's
That's
a
pretty much what he
vampire.
does. Right.
It's a vampire
Right.
flick.
And I understand him and his conflicting and what to do and not to do it. And his little boo thing. Spoiler alert, you didn't watch it. I know Jeff will probably watch it on the app we watch it because he's not going to pay for it. His boo, who's a vampire now.
Okay.
After as she was dying, she bit his lip and drank his blood. The drop of blood fell in her mouth. But I love the whole, you wasn't sure who the bad guy was going to be. It wasn't Morbius. It was his best friend.
Okay.
Who was the bad guy, and Morbius was the guy trying to stop him from just killing people at will.
Gotcha.
So, but they oh gosh, what was me and Darrell was just talking about this. It's not Hawkeye. What was the guy? Michael Keaton's part?
Oh, Vulture.
Vulture. One of the prequel, the
After credits.
after credits is when the whole Doctor Strange did his thing. Vulture showed up in the prison, but obviously in the wrong
Dimension.
in the wrong dimension.
Right.
You're like, oh shit, Michael Keaton, again, another great actor. And him and Morbius gets together at the end, but it's like made no sense because like Morbius has been pushing being good the whole time. So it's just like Vulture's not really a good guy. So it's like, where you going with it? But it was good to see the suit. Fucking phenomenal. CG was great, man. It's just like,
Oh, so he's in the suit. He's not.
Yeah,
in the,
he
he's
showed
not
up-
in the jail like we saw in the other
you
one.
saw the jail, but at the last post credit,
Okay.
he met Morbius at this, designated location, and
Got you. So
he showed up in
They
the
meet
suit.
up with each other outside of
Right.
jail.
He showed up with the suit.
Gotcha.
That shit was fire. Right. So again, if you got to get out the house, you want to do something with the kids. Even though it's not too gore, it's a good opportunity to get out the house. If been in for a while, you're looking for a movie to go see. Me personally, I say wait for next week for Sonic. If you have to get out the house, I say wait for that. But again, it's watchable, but it's along the lines. You know what? I would have to say it's their worst one.
But this is Sony's division. So
I mean,
this
but
ain't-
even
this
Sony
ain't a-
fucked
this
up.
ain't- this
Even
ain't a
like
Marvel
that,
connection.
What was that last X-Men shit they did, which was
Yeah.
horrible?
Yeah.
That was still better than this shit.
I didn't expect much. I don't
No,
expect much.
yeah.
Let me say, I don't expect much. I'm not going there with high hopes. I know they want to try to tie this into the Venom, which is tied to Spider-Man. So this is now another connection tied to Spider-Man. Just make the dude bad. They should have did this whole thing, made him a bad guy. And then he's trying to get into the world. He's trying to get into the world wherever Spider-Man is, and now Spider-Man got to stop his ass or put some sense into him, whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't got hopes for the Venom meeting Spider-Man. I'm like,
I mean,
y'all really want to do this?
if they let Marvel do it, I would say, or find a gun or somebody to just come in and do it the right way. I say, yeah. I say throw the bank at them. Take whatever percentage you want from the box office or whatever the situation may be, but you can't keep throwing shit like this out. Eventually, it's going to catch up to you.
And it did. So remember, we were supposed to get this 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Would it have been better before I got, what did we get? We got the girl who died, Natasha, but the Black Widow.
Yeah.
We got, what else did we see? Eternals. Eternals was sitting pretty low. I knew this was going to be lower than Eternals. I knew this was going to, I had no problem. Yeah. I mean, maybe would have fell into that bad year of comic book characters crap. But Yeah. I don't know. I think that it's gonna do well. It's gonna hit Sony's bottom line well because there's nothing else right now.
No, it's not.
If I thought Sonic came out this weekend, and if it did came out this weekend, I was
This
like, you
would've
guys
been-
are
yeah.
stupid because Sonic is about to burn you
Well, that's
up.
what I'm saying. Next week, Sonic is out, and no one's gonna want to see more of you. So you get your 1 week, and
You
then
get a 1 week.
it's gonna go downhill. And I'm gonna, you know what? Because Jeff said it, I'm gonna keep tabs on how much money this movie is not generating.
Yeah.
That would help them go and do shit again.
I sat here and found mad empty seats on the Thursday, mad empty seats today. Usually it'd be like, oh, we full.
It
This
was
show,
like
this
7
show,
of
this
us
show.
in there, dog.
That's
And
what
I
I'm
went
saying.
I went to the
was like-
3:30
I was
one
like,
because I was
what?
like, it's perfect. My son had a half a day. I could watch it before, we do the show. And again, it was like Batman. I didn't go into Batman thinking anything. That shit was fucking great.
Right.
But it was just like, I knew this was going to be ass. So it was just like, I'm going to say I saw it. But again, I watched it. It is watchable, but it's not like I'm going to throw that shit on, even when it comes out on Blu-ray, DVD, whatever the fuck that shit is.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah. Good luck.
All right, let's keep it going.
Halo.
Y'all niggas better stop fucking with Paramount. I don't know what's going on over there, but they quietly putting together some shit. They got, Yellowstone, which I love.
I didn't get on that yet, but I knew it was gonna be
Ashes.
good. I didn't get on that
man,
yet.
it's good. So I'm not a gamer. So for you guys who are gamers and you're all in the game, this it's still greatly done. It may rub you, it may not rub you, because of the whole Master Chief taking his helmet off thing. Because in the video game, he never takes it off. But again, I want to remind you people that the game and TV shows is a different world. They will stick to a certain script, to a certain way, but for the most part, they're gonna do it for television, which is just like the Mandalorian. That nigga took his helmet off a couple of times.
Sometimes, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even though you have people by certain rules, this is for television, people.
Yeah, we have to make a compelling story, and they are giving you a story. So the first 2 episodes, second episode dropped yesterday.
Yeah, and I was ready for it.
Yeah, it gave us background. For those of us who aren't hardcore gamers, we needed this episode, and that's why we liked it. Everybody said it was like fillers, it was like this, but we needed it.
Oh yeah,
We
that's
need
the
to
feel you
know.
needed.
We need to know who his ally is, who the hell he can trust outside of the army. Who, you know what I'm saying? And he found it. Once he got his memories back, he was like, "Homeboy, I let go." Why I kept the girl? Yo, I'm gonna do with her. We knew from the beginning he couldn't just drag that girl because they was about to blast them both when they was there if they didn't leave from the first episode.
Yeah, he knew he was going back, so he had to leave her.
Right. Again, the aliens look good. Some of the CGI, if you really pay attention, is funky. But you know what? We're not there to pay attention to all of the small parts, especially when they're moving fast. They're doing things. It's well enough for a TV show. So I give them no complaints. The aliens look damn near
Very good.
real when they
that
talking to the
motherfucker
white
was
girl.
talking, and his lips was, I was like, oh shit.
Niggas got their own language.
Yes.
And they speaking that bitch, and I'm sitting there like click clock, clock, clock. Nigga, what channel sitting? Because I wasn't looking at the TV. I was like, who is speaking? Oh shit, my bad. And I need to know why the girl is there.
Well,
They captured her. The black guy now gave us a little background. The crazy black guy today. You one of the special people, whatever it is. Like
can
he
touch
is.
one of the devices
And activate
and
it.
make it activate because not everyone
Yes.
can do it.
Yes.
And like just the way it started off, I mean, there was deaths, nigga, like plural.
Blood on your face,
30
stabbing
motherfuckers got
stabbing
killed.
kids through the wall,
Yeah.
stuff in the wall.
They just kill kids, nigga. That's
Yeah.
how this shit don't go. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it went. Yo, this was action. It started off beautifully. Action packed. Straight to the point. No bullshit. Showed you the alien. Showed you the alien hub, the host, a little movable island or planet type situation.
Yep.
The human that they have. Who is she is she with them? She not with them? Was she captured? You know what I mean? This chick is a savage because I looked. They showed some photos. or
Get
whatever.
naked. Oh Lord.
Not the nigga, but I'm talking about the fact of like, when she enters into a certain way, like she has abilities.
Oh yes, yeah.
So this girl ain't no joke, and she really with the aliens. Ain't no okey doke shit. So you get to see this whole thing unfold, how the aliens and the humans, and then this faction and that faction, battling each other out. And like Jeff said, for me, who wasn't the game player, this episode 2 made it brought it home for me because I needed a little more background about them, and then you're gonna get more because remember, these were kids that were kidnapped.
Yeah,
at young.
That's what
And
we're learning
yes.
now. Yeah, it was like you had a whole life, homie.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
And he doesn't know this yet. He just thinks, his parents died and they took him in. So you're gonna start to see a lot of things unfold about how they surgically messed with him. Pills and a lot of other stuff to make them the savage killers that they are.
Right. So they could win the wars and make that. And she's then trying to do the clone thing now. I don't know how the Cortana is going to interfere with the computer one because I remember seeing in the thing they had a computer one. So I'm like, we got a clone, a computer. What are we doing?
Well,
I want to see how they tie that
supposed to
together.
be able to, and that's like changed a little for the TV show.
Right.
But the AI is supposed to be able to communicate with them, kind of keep them in line. But what you got to remember, he touched the weapon or device.
Right.
So the fact that he brought back his memories, he's questioning everything.
Right.
Where as far as the other 3 Centurions, they're kind of confused, especially that one chick. She's really confused.
Oh, yeah.
She's
She was like, he
really
always got a
like-
plan.
Yeah,
Are we going to
so-
follow him? Like,
yeah,
we supposed to save him? But then she gave him the orders to save him and all that stuff. So,
So you get to see how this unfolds, but
yeah.
great acting, great. Like I said, CG ain't the greatest because you gotta remember this is a TV show. This ain't Doctor Strange that's coming out in a month.
Yeah.
That shit gonna destroy,
Yeah.
nigga.
We should have talked about Moon Knight. Did you see that?
Oh, I forgot. That's what I wanted. Oh my gosh, yo, we'll throw that in there. That's what I was like, because I was saying it was something else I saw, and it was just like, oh man, and that was it. But they definitely.
They got one. I'm not gonna lie, they got one.
They got the boys.
Which
Which is coming out, nigga, this month.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
We
That's
gotta start
gonna be
doing
rough.
parties and shit and get at the crib, nigga. I need to start
We're
cooking.
gonna have to do a daily thing on the daily whatever release on the boys.
Yeah.
But when this comes out, Halo I like. This is a multi-tiered, multi-season thing. They're gonna build a background story. They're gonna make it good. We're gonna see weapons. They're gonna build it out. They're gonna get more budgeting. Paramount is all about space. They got all the other Star Treks. They got all the other stuff.
Yep.
They're going to do extremely well with this. I like it. I like how they set up. I like how they set up the other place. It gave me like the Expanse vibes, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. And when they built and homie had the rock, the Freedom Place, it sets up a whole world. They are doing really well with this. They're going to attract a lot of people with this.
Yep.
And people just like not even from the game because you can't get all the gamers here. You need everyone else who needs to follow a story, and they are building it. I like the guy who played Master Chief. I think he's doing pretty well. He's like a war-torn soldier.
I remember dude from
He's been in a bunch of stuff.
what's the name of that TV show? Gods, American Gods, or whatever situation may
That's
be.
right. He was the
Leprechaun.
the leprechaun. Yes.
Yeah, 12 feet tall, whatever. So like I said, great. I mean, great cast, great everything, man. This right now, this got me, yo. Like this is the most tune in. Like I'm really looking forward.
I
to
told
this
you
shit
it was
came
good.
out, yo.
I told you it
I'm
was
gonna
good.
Actually, watch episode 2 again tonight.
Yeah, it was really, really, really good. And they're gonna throw you back into action. His team back together. They're about to sabotage his mind or try to do something, and they're gonna throw him right back in there.
They're gonna do it.
The girl on her way back to Earth, she trying to sneak in.
He gonna
So
go
who
save her. Yeah, he gonna go save her. So it's 2 episodes out. Definitely go check this out. All right, well, Jeff talked about it, and I was trying to remember what it was, and here it is. My man, listen, man. My man is a phenomenal fucking actor, man. My man's a phenomenal. And shout out to Top Boys, because I forgot that little girl. She was in there. I was like, oh shit, that was the shorty's sister. Okay. Because it's taking place over in London. And I like how they changed it from the comic book to TV show. Because in the comic book, he had about 5 to 6 personalities.
Yeah, we can't roll with that. We can't too
Right.
much. Too
Right.
much.
So for the TV show, you had 2. You had Steven and you had
And Mark.
Mark. You had 2. And oh man, this shit was good, man. But they left a lot. Because remember, you didn't see it. There were parts where the elite killer took over.
Right.
Mark.
Right.
And they didn't show you his abilities. They just showed
He
the
just blacked
after
out.
effect.
He blacked out. He
Yeah,
got blood on
after
himself. Like, what
effect.
happened? Yeah.
And in the upcoming shows, they're going to show you what happened during those synapses. And this brings in the whole God realm. Zeus, Egyptian gods, where they can't survive in this plane, but they can possess human beings. Mark died and made a deal with one of the gods to do his bidding on the earth plane, which is why Mark was back. His boo Anna has been looking for him for months. So it goes to tell you within the 2 months, that 2 month time period is when he died, and he made the deal with the god to come back and to carry out his bidding. And then the other guy, who was played by Ethan Hawke, another great fucking actor, who's again with another one of the demigods, one of the gods of what was it?
Nanette.
Nanette was the god of I think not righteous, the scales, good and bad, holds you
judge,
accountable to things. And even with the first, they crammed so much into the first episode within a 45-minute, but it just fit, man. What did you think about it?
Marvel can do a movie. They can do a TV show. I didn't have any interest of watching Moon Knight.
They got him.
No big deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, how much am I going to get out of it? I said, I know they're going to do a phenomenal job. They went above and beyond because I wasn't into the one day I'm Mark, one day I'm Steve, one day I'm Kevin, and now I'm a god, whatever the hell it was, right? But they played it off perfectly. Homie didn't know he had to date with the chick. The fine-ass chick coming up. I can't wait. He like, word? I've been trying to talk to you all day. I was like, yeah. He was like, we going to a steakhouse. I don't even eat meat. Oh, shit. He blacking out. He put in the sand, and everything looked like it's fine, when he wakes up. They have great filming, great captures, great storytelling ability. I love how anytime he looked in the mirror, that's when he was able to talk to themselves. And every time he was in there, I love how the god was talking to him. And when he woke up in the castle, he was walking through the village. He was like, "Oh damn, the idiot's in control." I was like, "Hey yo, man, give it back."
You will not give it to him.
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
He was like, "I'm trying to give it to you. I swear." The arm.
Which is why, having that great actor to play those parts.
They should have gave Morbius to this. I'm just gonna say, could have made Morbius a TV show. Tie that shit in. I don't care. Put it on Sony. Put it on wherever the hell it is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Do something like this. You took this. I don't want to necessarily say nobody character, but you took this low level character. You get what I'm saying? And you're gonna now wrap him into the main world. Nobody was checking for Moon Knight. We all sit here waiting for the X-Men, which now you got in your back pocket. And I know you talking about. You had a whole meeting with all the directors and everybody how to bring them fools into the world. They had a whole weekend meeting with everybody how to bring them into the world. So it's going to be spectacular. We about to see Professor X. We about to see everything. So, their world building is extravagant. Putting on a TV show was great. I'm not even going to lie. I was sitting here having fun. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, shit. Oh, and watch him go dark, wake up. He got blood on his hand. What the fuck? Oh, why am I And I was like, yo, and the dude shooting, he was like, putting that whole thing together. They did a phenomenal job.
Genius.
I'm coming back to watch it. I'm gonna be honest. I like Disney Plus for keeping the blood. He had blood on his hand. We ain't seen no blood coming out of somebody's face or something. Let's see how deep they go through because they said this dude is brutal.
No, Moon Knight's brutal. It is.
They said
he
he's
was
brutal.
dragging that dog back in that motherfucking bathroom. That shit was trying to run.
Right.
That shit had me cry. Oh no.
Right. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see exactly where to go with the story, how it ties into the world.
And there's only 6 episodes. I just want to let y'all know.
Yeah.
They're
They
not
did
drawing
a
this
Hawkeye.
on 12 episodes, 6 episodes.
They did a
coming out.
Hawkeye. We gave you 6 40-minute
You got
episodes.
Invasion coming, She-Hulk coming. You got Miss Marvel's coming. They're gonna be hitting you show after show after show after show. And like Jeff said, y'all gonna have that Disney Plus.
That shit coming. That shit coming.
Man,
Soon as Amazon open up a movie thing.
Listen to that plug, nigga.
Yeah.
Plus, nigga.
Plus.
Oh, you can watch
Yo.
Doctor Strange from home,
Exactly.
family, or
Yep.
like what Amazon Prime lets you do if you want to do a watch party.
Yep.
Imagine that shit, nigga.
They gonna do it, and they're gonna hit you with something outrageous. You won't get a $30 subscription, but you won't get everything in that $30 subscription.
I gotta remember Hulu and all the other shit is part of Disney. So you watching Stars on Hulu, nigga. I don't understand that.
Mark my words. I guarantee if they plan this, if they don't buy out the AMC or a theater or something, they're gonna do a big subscription service. They're gonna lock all that shit. Especially when the X-Men come, they're gonna put the big ass X on that motherfucker. Like, y'all want to come over here? It's gonna be $40 per IP address. Nigga, ain't no sharing because we already know what y'all niggas do with Netflix. Whatever it
I
is.
told you what Netflix is doing out there overseas. Tagging niggas.
Like, yo, Jeff can't be at this location and this location too. Which one you want me to cut down? I'll
And
cut
that's
both.
not a college, nigga. We got the address right here on Google Maps. nigga.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, we got Google Maps, nigga. That's not a college.
They are not playing now. Everything is on subscription base. They know they gonna get you. You hooked on this shit. This is like the dope fiend. Like, look,
I can't wait for the next one, nigga.
the shit was good. The lighting was good, nigga.
It was great.
You comparing a 40-minute show to fucking Morbius. You ready to watch that shit twice.
Yes,
You sit
nigga.
there, you sit there like, yo, just burn that shit for
I'm gonna
Morbius.
watch that shit again. As soon as I get to the crib, I'm throwing that fucking
All
shit
I'm
back on.
saying is, let them have a team to make all the Marvel movies. Whether Sony own it, Universal own it, because they
share the wealth, nigga.
they need to do a Hulk joint. We gotta get a redemption for a Hulk.
Nah, that
If you want to
last
keep
one was good.
Ruffalo, no, I got it, but it wasn't Ruffalo,
it
nigga.
wasn't.
If you want to make a Ruffalo joint, but they don't own the full rights, Universal still owns the full rights.
Universal, yeah, man. Hey, listen, we got to share this wealth because you got She-Hulk, and who you think gonna show a She-Hulk?
All I'm saying is they can give us a world breaker or whatever the fuck they want to do. They can give it to us. Let them do it. Share the money over there.
Oh.
Let them do it.
Forgot about the final Fantastic Four, nigga.
Yo, if you talk
Marvel
about
got that, nigga.
if you talk about a Sinister Six, Sony better not do that shit at all. I don't give a fuck which people they steal. You gonna be up in there? Who in it? Morbius? I'm out. Don't worry about it.
Nah,
I catch you at home.
because Marvel's doing Fantastic Four. It's over, nigga.
Again, even more reason why they so quick to let.
Over, nigga.
Even more reason why they so quick to let Spider-Man go if they need to.
Silver
You
Surfer,
want him?
nigga? You forgot how powerful Silver Surfer is?
You want him? Here you go. Go ahead and keep him. We got more than enough. I could do 5 Wolverine stories, nigga. Just
All day.
Wolverine.
And that last one was fire. And you forget about his daughter, nigga.
All I need to give us the blood and guts of the Wolverines really going in. Don't fucking PG-13 in at all.
Hell no. To see that nigga daughter wild the fuck out like
You
that?
still got Deadpool to come back that you already planning. We done.
Yeah, nigga. Stop
That's all I'm saying. We
Stop
done.
playing.
I'm
Stop
just
playing.
saying. You can keep all your other characters. You don't want to share? No problem. Go ahead, Sony.
Yeah.
See how Morbius 2 do for me. Fuck
Yeah,
that
good.
shit.
Good luck with that shit.
Venom 3 was good? All right. Yeah.
Come on. This is all you.
Severance.
I gotta get
Severance.
into it.
You got to watch it. We are at episode 9 now. And
Oh wow, I got a nice little
yo,
splurge.
this is a good time to hardball it up until the last one. I don't even know if I want to spoil it for you.
Okay,
I told you what it's about.
Yeah.
People severing their consciousness into two halves. So you have you have your real life person, and then when you go to work, you switch over to your work person that doesn't know about your outside life. So the outside person doesn't know what happens at work, and the person at work doesn't know anything else about the outside world besides whatever work tells them it is. That's going on. Company is shady and really weird. Yeah, it goes off of like some old standards, like we worship Kier and all this stuff, in a weird about way. It hits on like slavery, because you own these innies. Well, that's what they call them, the innie and the outer. The outer is the real world person, but nobody knows what's happening with the innie. They can cut you on a remote that they didn't know that they could do. They could change your whole background. So in this last episode, we found out this is our main character, Mark. He only got severed because his wife died, and he didn't want to deal with the daily pain of missing his wife. Come to find out, his wife is the HR person in the thing, and he can't remember her. And every day they test him. They test him when he gets in trouble to see if the chips work. Will they remember each
That's
other?
his wife.
Right. But I think with the chips, they can reanimate dead bodies if she is really dead. So if she at work, see, it goes deep. You got to pick up in the back. That's why I said, like, now's a great time.
I'm gonna start tomorrow.
And then you get to watch the black dude realize they activated him at home because he took a paper. They're not supposed to take anything out. They can't take any writing, any papers, like the elevators and shit scan for it when they leave and they go back to their regular selves. So he hid one of the papers that wasn't in a thing. So they activate him at work, like, yo, where's that paper? We need it. And then his kid comes in. That's what I was saying. And he gets freaked out, like, I got a son. I got a kid. Where is it at? So when they activate him again at work, that's all he's thinking about is his son. So he freaks out and bites the dude. Like, he fights him. He's like, where's my kid? Tell me his name. What is he? You know what I'm saying? That's why they like, it's a control perspective, and how they like monitor, and you see the thing, like they monitor your outside world to make sure you don't quit, like your outside don't quit or something. Right. But it gets deep. It gets deep, and then I think
out, man. I can say it's 9 episodes. I could go ham.
It's 10. Yeah, it's 10 total. Next one, but 9, you get to watch it, and you'll be hooked.
Perfect time to catch up.
This is
Apple.
it. I'm not gonna lie. The first 2 episodes, I was like, what the fuck is this? Catch it, but that third one, I was like, there's some shit. I gotta say it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And it's made by Ben Stiller.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He touched a lot of hidden points in here, especially like I didn't even peep until later on, like how the slavery shit comes into the play. Like, if we really didn't know about slavery, but we knew about slavery, everybody would be okay with it. As long as it didn't really affect us, right? You know what I'm saying? If you could keep that shit in the dark corner, because essentially you could have that person do everything. They have people coming up getting pregnant. They have people giving birth. So there's senators trying to make like severance out in the world, and people are fighting it. And one of the senators who was a component of it, he did it to his wife. So while she was pregnant and she gave birth under one thing, and then she don't remember shit when she came back, because she came back to her real self. So one of the ladies who was in the room with her was like, "Hey, how's little Michael?" She was like, "You mean Jerome or whatever?" You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know you. If you get away, like, we was just chatting it up. Yeah, like nobody knows, and he like rushes them out. You know what I'm saying? It's like it gets deep. It's good.
Right,
this shit is good.
I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the slap or not?
Yeah, if you want, bring it up.
All right, where it is? All right, so this has been talked about by 5 zillion people all week long, by 5,000 people. I I had something here. Let me see if I can find it again. Just came out via TMC about 30 minutes ago. He has been
Will Smith.
Will Smith, sorry, has resigned from the Academy Awards. Now, I want people to understand this whole motion picture thing is a union. All right, so any of these mainstream actors, CB actors, these are guys who buy into the union. This is a union, so, you see a lot of things, movies on, because even Amazon has some kind of like, street type shit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is for the legits. Now, this is going to hurt his pockets going forward. All right? And Jeff made a great point again, where there are certain movies he won't be able to do.
Right.
And those are the ones that are putting money in his pocket. This is the reason why he's worth over $100 million, is because he can get paid a certain amount of money. Now, is this going to affect his TV show? I'm not sure. And the reason why I'm saying that, this week was the last episode 10. Season 1 is gone. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on Peacock. But when Peacock picked it up, they picked it up for 2 seasons. They didn't wait for it to come out and say, we're going to wait to renew. They renewed. They just did 2 seasons right out the back. Now, I don't know how this is going to affect season 2 of Bel-Air. Are we going to have it? But Jeff made a great point. He might have to get spanked on the bottom for a little bit and then go in to be reinstated.
Usually, this is what happens. He ain't the first actor to do something wild. Shit, the Flash is out here meeting random motherfucking people at food markets, hanging out with them, and now threatening to kill them. That's the Flash right now. To do it at that time was an embarrassment to them. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I was like, oh, you were right at your point. You knew the night was yours. They had Beyonce do a song to the movie you had. We ain't never seen that. They had what's name come out singing. You know what I'm saying? It was black upon black. They had the black organizer of it. They had the black. Yeah, I was like, this night was yours. You know what I'm saying? All we had to do was sit back and be like, baby. To me personally, I think she has a hold over him, or she influences the will of what he does. I'm like, yo, baby, I'll get this nigga afterwards, or whatever it may be. Shut up, sit down, be quiet, take your shit, and go. And then after the thing, you was talking that shit, right? Whatever it was. He will be punished. And he just got punished. Well, it's probably a forced resign. He left, right?
Yeah, they
so a forced resign.
One of those, you either gonna quit or right,
or we going to give you something.
To go away for a little bit.
You can make it look pretty.
Right.
You could leave on your own accord. You know what I'm saying? And then, a couple years down the line, everybody forgot about it. You come back and you apply, and we put you back in the main movies, whatever it is. Now, how does it affect his producing credits? I would say I honestly don't know, but I don't think it does, because he wasn't in Bel-Air. I didn't watch Bel-Air. He wasn't in it,
but it's his show.
Right. So now so that's production and that's ownership. Anybody could be ownership or do production outside of it. Billion regular people, whatever it is. So you don't need to be in the union for that. But to be the actors and have a union gig, you need to have union folks work on the union gig.
Right.
So let's put it this way. If I'm going to throw out a hypothetical, all right? No, 100%. We all remember the Karate Kid you guys watch on Netflix. It started on YouTube, right? Now, when it started on YouTube and they started paying these people to do this stuff, I'm not sure if that was a union gig. It should be a union gig, because I think the boy Daniel I know he's got to be a union actor. And I would assume the other people are union actors. You can't do non-union work if you're a union person. So, but let's put it this way. There are other films and stuff that come through. If I make it a non-union set, can they do it? Yes. So if he needs to be in the next blockbuster, meaning will we make it a non-union set?
No.
That's what it depends who's producing it. You see what I'm saying? If it's Will Smith producing it with Will Smith's millions, because he ain't broke.
He's worth 300. That's what I was looking at.
You see what I'm saying? He ain't hurting.
350 mil.
Yeah, he ain't hurting. He got investments and shit. Don't ever think he going broke. You know, if Will Smith is playing with Will Smith's money, and Will Smith is paying independent camera people, independent non-union people working on it, very possible. You understand what I'm saying?
And his wife is worth 50.
Right, but if it's Will Smith trying to work on a Universal Studio project, which is union and union workers and stuff, then no, he won't be able to come in. Unless it's SAG. Well, if it's SAG, I think he's still part of SAG. But the AFTRA is them.
Yeah.
It's the Oscars.
Well, I mean,
one of the two, whatever, is one of the things. But I'm not sure, whatever.
My thing is, like, when it comes to, all right, so he can get a $3-4 million budget movie, but he won't get a $200 billion movie because no $200 million studio is going to let True Vibe TV do the editing. Just put it out. Just right. So, like, again, and we talking about only union workers could work on union sets. So, unless these guys gonna, hey, listen, Bob, when you at home, you know, would you mind editing?
yeah.
But which means you would have to pay that person more money.
Right. But so, like, a small direct-to-video, I can see it. Do I think he's on direct-to-video terms? No. You see what I'm saying? He ain't hurting. This ain't gonna hurt his pockets at all, folks. Now, him being a producer, I don't think it's gonna hurt his pockets either, because he can still sign Will Smith is executive producer of Bel Air. I'm not an actor. I don't need to be in a union gig to be an executive producer.
Facts.
Meaning, I walk on set, yo, I don't like how that line went. We should change it to a Filipino girl. You know, whatever it is, and here's a couple dollars for y'all can get whatever y'all got to get. That ain't got nothing to do with being the actor, you know what I'm saying, on the set, on the time, so they can get stuff. So he'll be fine. Unfortunately, he'll be fine. Now, do you think he should have got punished, or do you think he did the right thing?
All right, I wanted to start it from the beginning. I just wanted to get that part out first.
Yeah.
This man just recently came out with a book. All right? And in his book, he described his upbringing. And those of you who didn't read the book, his mother, well, again, a lot of people talked about this, so you probably know, but his mother was beat up by, physically abused by his father.
Right.
He got to see that coming up. He got to see the fact that he got married, he had a kid, he had a failed marriage.
The first one.
The first one that he has a child with, his oldest. Then he meets this young lady who, I'm not even going to lie, she is a different individual. She's very headstrong. She's very vocal. And you have a guy who looks at her as a mother figure. All right? To where there are a lot of things that he is dealing with that he normally wouldn't, something he wouldn't be dealing with another female.
Right.
The open marriageness. You think Will came up with that shit? Let's be real. Will didn't come up with the open marriage.
Right.
Will didn't want to have another child out of fucking wedlock. All right? Will wanted to keep his wife the best way he can. And that is by agreeing with whatever, obstacles she put up. He agreed with them because he didn't want to go through that divorce, baby mom, daddy type situation again. There are a lot of broken men out there just as much as there are a lot of broken women out there.
All
right? This is a man, okay? Let's get it straight. This is a man who, according to the person she had an entanglement with, sat down and gave his permission for him to bust his wife's ass. Just want to put that out there, all right? Now, let's add a little more flavor to this seasoning, all right? We're going to put a little more flavor in the gumbo. This was your son's best friend.
Right.
So, this man was in your house multiple times. So, this man was in your house multiple times with your wife looking at this man like he is a full-course meal. In your face. Let's put it out there again. This is not somebody she just met on the street. This is somebody who's been coming to the house on a regular basis. This is another man who was dealing with mental issues. Do you see a fucking pattern here?
Right.
Do you see a pattern here? Another young man who's dealing with mental issues that she seduced. And instead of saying affair, all this other shit, she came up with her own word, entanglement, and then he made a song about it. Entanglement. Will had to deal with all the repercussions, all the memes for all these years. Then you're going to go on Red Table Talk and talk about it. You think that man wanted to sit up there and talk about the nigga busting nuts in his wife's mouth? Let's be real. She a freak. That nigga was skeeting.
Yeah.
All over her. So you take all that childhood frustration, failed marriage frustration, child out of wedlock, you got these kids, you're forced to see your wife, okay, be around the man she loved more than God himself, and that's Tupac.
That nigga dead. Yeah.
I remember Will Smith on Hot 97. You could go look up the clip. When they asked him, was he jealous of her and Tupac's relationship, and the look on that nigga face, and he said, hell yeah. Yeah. All right? Ain't no woman and no man loving each other on that level that ain't fucked. Listen to what I'm trying to explain to you. This is a very intelligent, headstrong woman who knew what she had in Tupac, what she could and couldn't get away with Tupac. So you take all that, you full, man. You had gumbo, you had rice, and anybody from Louisiana know when you got your gumbo, you gotta have rice, you gotta have potato salad. You got all that food, all that seasoning in, all right? Now it's set up. This is your night, nigga. Your night. It's done by the entire thing is black. It's run by black. The ushers are black. The servers, everything is black. Beyonce does a show in Compton. You know they paid niggas off to make sure she ain't get fucked with. In Compton on that fucking tennis court.
Exactly.
That nobody knew they were in Compton till they panned out. Oh shit, they really in Compton. And I guarantee she was the safest motherfucker on the face of the earth. All right? You get a man, Chris Rock, who's been doing it for years. He's done it before. Yeah, he took shots at y'all in 2016. But it's your night, homie. Everybody knows you're going to win this award. You know it. All right? Chris comes out and does what he's supposed to do. He's a comedian. Not everybody's going to get every joke. Not everybody's going to like every joke.
Right.
But he's coming out and he's doing his thing. Will you laugh? You enjoyed the joke. You see Jada, she rolls her eyes. Now, I want to go on before I go a little further. I want to go to this. Her case isn't fucking life-threatening, niggas. Are you serious? That piece of shit ain't life-threatening. She ain't got 6 months to live. Most of y'all bitches out there wearing wigs anyway. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? Come on now. Now her hair grows more than that. She just cut it down that low.
Yeah.
All right? It's a joke. Should he have done it? Of course not. But he's a comedian. He's not just a comedian. He's one of the top 5 comedians. She takes offense to it. He goes on stage on his night where he's getting this award. All right? And let me back up just one step. Where Questlove was winning an Oscar award.
Yeah, that was the presentation.
For
at
his
that time.
documentary.
Yep.
So
was
you
the
stepped on
presentation.
Quest. Another black man getting an Oscar. For a movie that most of y'all didn't even fucking see. Because you ain't know where to see or how to see it.
Damn sure did. Damn sure did.
That man got his hands in so many music pots and y'all don't know. This man's a fucking genius. You stepped on his toes too. You went up there, put your hands on a man. Now that's assault. That's an assault. So now, not only did you put yourself in, what you would say, legal repercussions,
Right.
you put the Oscar awards in there because there was no security. No one ran up on stage and no one escorted Will out of the premises or none of that. He put hands and he sat back in his seat and he let off some choice words about talking about his wife. And she laughed after Chris Rock got smacked.
Yeah.
She laughed. She didn't laugh at the joke, but she laughed at hands.
Yeah.
Then they go to commercial and he gets consulted by a couple of actors. But then the photos start coming out of the individuals in the audience when that happened. And they weren't pleased. You have Jim Carrey talking about I would have sued him for $200 million.
Mm-hmm.
You had Amy who talking about she is scarred for life. She ain't from Compton. She ain't from
Right.
Compton. She ain't seen gunshots, and the most noises she probably heard was the fucking dryer going, done. And then the maid had to go get it. You stole from yourself. You laughed at the joke. You didn't have a problem with the joke. Your wife did. It kills me how people talking about he was defending his wife. Doing what? Especially Haddish dumbass
Yeah, that's the worst one.
talking about he defended. How did he defend it? Nobody put hands on it. It was words.
I wish I had a man to do it to me. It was,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what? Go home.
You just had Common. Y'all couldn't get along because he's still hung up on Erykah Badu. But at the end of the day, this overall was a nigga moment.
Mm.
I tell people all the time, I love black people, but I hate niggas. That was a nigga moment. On that night and that stage where it couldn't be more blacker, you went and showed those white people never to do it again.
Yeah.
Never to do it again. The one time we do, this is what happens.
Yeah, that's
You weren't defending your wife, homie. You were embarrassed. You were embarrassed of all the shit you had to endure. And what people not understanding, August wasn't the only nigga skeeting in Jada's mouth, niggas.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
They've
need
been
y'all
saying
to
that for a
understand
while.
that.
Yeah.
He wasn't the only one. He was the one that went out and actually talked about it.
Right.
It took Wendy 14 years to start talking about the nigga who mouth his wife was. He was nutting in the other bitch mouth because she got pregnant. Niggas with money, lives are different than you and us. These niggas understand they marry for business situations.
That's the thing.
You look at Jay-Z and Beyonce. Solange didn't understand the situation. Solange laid feet. So this isn't the first, second, or 5,000 time that Will had to deal with his wife wanting to sleep with other people, wanting him on national TV talking about how another nigga skeeted in her after he kissed her, went down on her, and mad niggas didn't nut it in there, he going down on her. Mad niggas is skeeted in her mouth, he kissing her every morning. Now I'm gonna say how it is.
Yeah.
So this is what this man is dealing with. This man has serious mental problems, yo. This man is broken. This man is broken. Yeah. And what I want y'all to start understanding, niggas that start getting in places like this wind up taking their own fucking lives. I just want you to understand that.
You're on to something there. You're on to something there because we all watched this shit happen to who was the fucking other comedian?
Talking about white one?
To who?
White or black?
White.
Robin Williams?
Yep.
Yeah.
We all watched this shit happen to Robin
Funniest,
fucking
one of the
Williams.
funniest niggas ever.
We
Loved
all
by
watched
everybody.
it. Didn't
White,
nobody
black.
know,
Nope.
you know what I'm saying? He wasn't down that much. He always put on the front. You know what I'm saying? We watched that shit happen to him. Another good one was Phil Hartman, and he wasn't sick. It was his wife who was fucking sick. She killed his ass
the fuck
and
she
the
did.
kids. And I remember that shit.
We
Yeah.
going together, nigga.
Yep. And he was at home trying to get out of it. Like, no, baby, no. And she lit everybody up. Damn shame.
These niggas is broken, man. This man is broken, and I'm like, I don't want this man, like you know, any harm, but this is where, like, you really gotta understand. I understand he apologized to the Oscars and he apologized to Chris. Chris could have sued the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, you can say whatever you want, but Chris is from Jersey, nigga. And this nigga is still fucked up about the shit. Did you not see the recording right afterwards with them with the awards out? My man was fucked up.
He was off his game. He was stumbled. He was embarrassed. It's
know.
everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's everywhere. He's everywhere in that whole thing. You gotta remember, Jim Carrey made an excellent point. I can sue you because this will be out for perpetuity. This is
Talk
forever.
about this shit forever, nigga.
You get them? It's in everybody's
Next
stream.
Oscar awards.
Next year's gonna pop up. Chris Rock, at his regular shows now, they sitting there asking him,
Nigga, did
talk
you see
about
the
it, talk
tickets?
about it.
Nigga, his
Them
tickets.
shits went up 7 times.
Yo, he's just saying the cheapest ticket at his Boston show
Yes.
was $726. Niggas, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
From $40 to $726 because people wanted to see if he was going to talk about what happened to him, and all he said was, "I'm still processing." You got to remember, from a black culture, spitting and slapping is one of the two worst things you can ever do to an individual. You understand what I'm saying? Spit on a motherfucker and slap a motherfucker. In the black community, is one of the worst things you can do. And this man got slapped in front of 1 billion people.
Yeah.
So, you think next time somebody fucking around with Chris and don't get what they want, if I slap the shit out of you like Will, I get it, huh? This man's gonna have to deal with this shit forever, nigga.
Oh yeah, that one's coming up. I don't care.
Next time his
I don't
wife
care.
get an argument,
I might say that to him.
yeah,
I might
everything.
like, yo,
This shit is fucking this man up.
Yeah, it's gonna affect him for a while. It's gonna affect him for a while. Chris, Will's he was gonna have to pay in some point in time. I see why he backed himself out, so they don't have choice to say this is our punishment.
Right.
No, I'm gonna remove myself from the situation with this goddamn Oscar. That's it. And
still
step
might
out.
get hit with a civil because he still has time to do it.
I don't blame him.
He still has time to do it, but we're talking, seeing clips of him at the after party not giving a fuck.
Having a blast.
Having a blast. You just embarrassed another black man on a black night.
Yeah.
And, like, it would have been better if you saw a sex tape of Chris White's wife licking your ass, giving you a rimming. It would have been less embarrassing than getting slapped in front of 1 billion people.
Right. Yeah, man. It's tough. There's layers to this. He's gonna have to pay for this for a while. This is gonna hurt Chris. I don't even know if Chris
is
gonna
gonna
come
make
back.
hella money off of this. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Now,
Chris,
he was
Chris
smart. I
understands the white world. You understand? Because his money's up there. His money's up there with that Illuminati, whatever the fuck you want to call it. His money's up there with the Jay-Z's and shit, okay?
Yeah.
You think these white motherfuckers ain't going to take care of Chris?
Oh, they got him.
I guarantee you Chris will be coming out. They put Nick Cage into the fucking major movie about himself, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are going to take care of Chris. And Chris is going to make even more money.
Yeah.
But this affects other people also. Next time Michael Che get on and does his skits for Saturday Night Live. Next time David Chappelle does another comedy show. What do you think?
Next time they have a black producer,
Never again. Nigga.
they now gonna have another one.
You'll have to do that. And mind you,
Nigga, I don't even know if they're gonna have a black cameraman.
niggas was getting shot. Yeah, niggas was getting shot and stabbed at the Source Awards.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
That was the separation between the upper echelon Oscars, where every fucking designer wants to see their gown. You know how Haddish got upset when she called it an outfit or whatever. Like, bitch, go sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Haddish was on one all night. I'm
Yeah,
like, go
so
home. You shouldn't even have been here. You
This
shouldn't
is
even
the
been here.
night. You want to see the ball. You want to see multiple outfits. This, the tuxes. This is the night for y'all to stud, step on that red carpet, and strut.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, everybody was talking about the wrong shit. We weren't talking about Questlove. We weren't talking about all the other nominees, all the other winners. We were talking about this man who snapped at the wrong time on his night of all nights. I want y'all to keep a real good, close eye on Will. All right? And when the next year or so, if these two motherfuckers break up,
He already said, he said it on the table talk. We should have broke up before. They said it multiple times, probably in that book.
I think this will be that straw camel. Because remember, this is a young lady who is a very, very specific type of woman. And your man is going to not going to be bringing as much money as he used to. Now, mind you, was $350. That's nothing. You know, losing a couple of dollars won't, but he ain't going to have that power he used to have.
Now that may be an issue behind the scenes. That may be an issue. Hey, I want to invest in another movie. Oh,
You don't want your money.
I can't touch that. Well, you get what I'm saying? It's going to taint her image as well for them to be around. So they might have to separate. You know, come to a head.
Mind you, this is a young lady who already walked around without her ring. He had to swoo her to come back. And that might have been around that time that open marriage shit. That's around the time that started.
He should have came to the grips of God and realized what he really should have got out. You know what I'm saying? Found him one. It should stay with the white girl. He was fucking around with Harley Quinn. Remember that chick? And they had the blast. I said maybe we should have stayed with her ass.
White bitch is bad.
I said maybe we should have stayed with her.
She wouldn't have put you through as much shit. I want to say this. We'll get out of here. My man, you are letting a person drag you to the depths of where you won't be able to come out of. There are thousands of former multimillionaires eating out of fucking garbage cans, sucking dick right now, men included. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. You may have destroyed everything you've worked on. I know Tyler Perry brushed your shoulders. Denzel came to your aid and said the devil, whatever. Tyler worth $1 billion. Tyler got new Hollywood going out there in Atlanta, nigga. Tyler turned his back on you too, nigga.
Because they union and you can't fuck with him. Oh, you fucking on my money? Nah, Willie ain't on the set. Don't worry about it. He flying out.
So all those people you truly, truly, really think got your back and got your back like you think they are when it comes to dollar and cents, homie. So we'll see the repercussions of this. Last words before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. I don't know. Watch some TV, folks. Yeah.
I'm going to watch the second episode again. The whole Hulu. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Be safe out there. Don't get slapped.